Hi, I'm Haley. I am 30 years old. I'm about to turn 31, and I am the business development manager for the city of Dubuque Parks and Recreation.
Cool.
About a decade ago, I started feeling my back pinch in my low back. I had no idea what was going on. And at the time, I was in college at Illinois State. And then in 2019, I was working at an animal shelter at the time. And out of nowhere, it just completely herniated. And at that time, I had gone to another chiropractor. However, she was not adjusting me. She was using K laser therapy, the same laser that you guys have upstairs. She was using that on my back, and that actually really made a huge difference. So fast forward to 2024, and I had 2 work trips in October, so I was sitting constantly, and so many delays. I guess, I learned the worst thing for this specific injury is sitting for me, and it just continued to get worse. So I started going through the process of trying to figure out what was going on again. And I knew it was something with the disc at that point, but I didn't know how severe it was. So I went to my primary and she ordered imaging, and my insurance denied it. I mean, I knew it was getting really bad at that point, but nothing was progressing medically for me. And I was at the mercy of insurance. And so I fell and I couldn't walk. Went to the ER. Got the MRI in the ER. And when I first came in here, after I couldn't walk, and once I was able to gain a little bit of strength back in my legs from the nerve interruption, I came in here and I had a sideways hitch. And I can't control, I literally could not do anything about it. Like, my body naturally locked up and shifted over. So I was walking like that. And Jason literally put me in some very interesting positions and shoves it back in. And when I would leave here, I was normally straight. Genuinely, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I don't know what I would have done without coming here.
What you think helped that Jason did?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I have no idea what he did every single time I was in here. I'll be completely honest with you, but I trusted the process. And that's the thing, is it was, and I mean this truly wholeheartedly. When I called and when I emailed here, I felt like you guys were a family. I felt very comfortable talking to the people that I talked to here. And I just got a very positive and reassuring vibe. And I really do mean that. And so when I came in here, and Holly was basically just like, Jason, you're taking this one, because it was such a severe case. And I guess the side lateral shift had not been seen before, because it's normally a front or a back shift. And so he just, honestly, everything that he did every single day, from using the massage gun to relax the muscles, because my muscles were just so contracted trying to protect that area, to then working through each vertebrae, and then some of the positions that he had to put me in to kind of correct that lateral shift. All of that made such a difference. And then the exercises that I was able to go home and do, he helped me understand how a certain exercise can benefit that area of my body, how maybe doing something I thought, just from being an athlete my whole life, was not helping when I thought it might be helping. And so I felt comfortable to ask him questions and to just be like, lay it out for me, because I want to know what to do to get myself better. I don't want to be in pain, let alone this type of nerve pain is, like I said, the worst pain I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm like, just anything to help me feel better. And so just the way he was able to explain how certain exercises are able to help relieve that pain and that pressure. I mean, they did. I spent hours on the floor doing these exercises, because I'm so dedicated to feeling better, but also then to see the progression through the 4 months that I was coming here twice a week. in the progression in building those movements into more advanced movements as my body and the inflammation started to reduce, building those into more progressive movements and exercises and building that strength back in my core, of which I wasn't able to use for so long. So that was very, very helpful. And I still do some of those exercises now, even after surgery. So yeah.
Good. Awesome.
Yeah.